Buenos dias, mi gente. Welcome back to my channel. It's just Jax to you. So it's my lazy Sunday. I decided to share what I do on my rest day. It is an active rest day. And more importantly, I'm going to share with you guys what I eat in a day because you guys ask that question a lot. So I'm going to share how I eat. But first, we got to take this ride. It was just a 15-minute ride with Tunde on Peloton. And it was actually brutal. I didn't plan on it being brutal, but yay, good times. 20 minutes. We rode. It was a quickie. What was that? Just a 20-minute ride. Not a big thing. I rode with Tunde on the Peloton. Good stuff. Hey y'all, so I'm actually gonna prepare my chicken. I usually do food prep for several days, but this is just enough to last me maybe 2 days. So I have chicken breast that I had soaking in water with vinegar for a little bit, and now we're gonna cut the fat off. I don't care if I lose that little piece. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but those chicken breast cutlets were way too big, so I like to cut them thin. And I buy the thick ones because it saves me money versus the ones that are already cut. Just looking for ways to save. Regular girl here. And for seasonings, I don't use adobo. I use a lot of like onion powder, garlic powder, sometimes fresh garlic, salt, fresh cracked pepper, cayenne pepper, red pepper flakes, things like that. So you keep it low sodium and just go light with the salt because it does have an effect on your body in terms of water retention. So be mindful of that. So right after I'm done seasoning, I just leave it in the fridge and let it marinate for the day. And I'm gonna jump right into having my breakfast, which is a shake. Okay, so for my shake, I go with an almond milk. Let me shake my almond milk first. This thing has measurements on it. Well, at least it used to. So think about right here is 8 ounces. With my chia seeds. If you guys notice that when you take chia seeds or you have chia seeds, if you let them sit in water, they actually get like this jelly-like consistency. Well, some of the things happen in your intestines. First of all, they have protein, so that's excellent. But it will help you go to the bathroom more easily. And no, I don't measure this. I kind of wing it for like a tablespoon. Then we have the protein powder. Then we have peanut butter. And that's supposed to be 2 tablespoons. So I forgot my flaxseed. So this is milled flaxseed. So flaxseed actually has a ton of benefits. I'm gonna get really specific with them. But when you buy it milled, your body processes it better versus doing the seeds. And it's high in fiber, so it'll help you use the bathroom. The thing is, I find it to be a little, like it makes things a little thick. So just make sure you use the measuring thing. It's 1 tablespoon. That one I don't wing because I'm not a fan of the taste. Protein. The vegan protein powder and chocolate tastes good with the peanut butter. It's like a Reese's Pieces style thing. And this actually has a lot of the nutrients that you need throughout the course of the day in terms of vegetables and vitamins. So check them out. Plant-based, vegan protein and greens. So really cool life hack. When you're done with your cup, fill it with water and soap and blend it again. It makes it so much easier to clean. Then you only have to like scrub it once pretty quickly. It probably takes like a minute and it's clean. You will not regret it. So now we're gonna prepare my breakfast. I know you're like, wait, you just had a shake, but usually I have a shake right after I work out. And then after I've showered, I have my oatmeal. So that's actually my real breakfast. So you want, this is 8 ounces. Yes. So I'm just going to do half of this. That is my serving size. And my oats actually are mixed with almonds because I like almonds, so. All right. I was gonna add almonds, but they're already in here, so I'm actually not ready to swap that over. I use wild blueberries. Here you go. And I'm going to just add, actually this I'm going to do with water, because I already had my shake and it has the almond milk. I really just don't want the extra sugar. I fill it to where it's above and then nuke it. So here is my oatmeal. It's very basic. If you want to sweeten it, you could use honey or you could use agave. I would not recommend using sugar. The whole purpose of me using water was to try to go with the sweets from the berries. So that is actually a serving size of oatmeal. All right, y'all. So, and I seasoned this chicken like earlier today. So I'm using a cast iron. When I clean my cast iron, I boil it first, dump the water, and then I just clean it with olive oil. Just a few things that I'm gonna need. I like to put a decent amount of oil, nothing crazy. A little more. Okay. Spread it onto the entire cast iron. I prefer to cook with a cast iron. I find that the chicken, I'm just making grilled chicken, but I like the cast iron because I think the chicken tastes better on the cast iron. I'm gonna let that heat up for a bit. This is how the chicken looks. That was the chicken that we seasoned earlier. In the interim, let's just have some water. So I just keep a filter right next to my my water. I don't buy bottled water. I find like it's a waste of money, plus it's a lot of waste. Lastly, I'm just gonna make my broccoli. This is actually frozen broccoli. I've never tried cooking it like this, but I mean, I don't feel like dirtying another pan, so let's take a look. We're gonna have the chicken. We're gonna take out a salad. So we start with some lettuce. This balsamic glaze. A whole lot. Grab a couple pieces of chicken. That one is a little big for my appetite tonight. Just a chicken breast. I like it like this. I don't know. That's the thing. Few pieces of broccoli. And the sausage is done. And we got a little bit of feta. That's it. Okay, so for dinner, I ended up putting another chicken cutlet. So 2 chicken cutlets, unlimited veggies, however much you want. I do put a little feta, so there's some fat in the actual meal. If I wanted to have a carb, I would usually go for wild rice or sweet potato, but I'm not hungry, especially since it was a rest day. Like the days that I work out really aggressive, I 100% have to have carbs. But I don't eat a lot of carbs, but I do eat some, right? I try not to exceed maybe like 40 grams of carbohydrates for the day. When I want a snack, I'll have a little cup of yogurt with some almonds and some chia seeds. I'll have peanut butter with apples, or I'll have a carrot juice. I'm actually, forgot that I was gonna juice tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna juice for sure, but I might. You guys, I could not bring myself to juice. I am exhausted. But what I shared today is the norm for my diet. I usually eat a little more, but I find that performance is what changes my appetite. So when I am aggressive at the gym, I need to eat a whole lot more. And I tend to go right after the gym. I tend to try to have like carbs right away and my protein right away. And listen to your body. If you're hungry, you can eat. Just make sure you eat things that make sense, that benefit you, that fuel you. It's for power, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that anything that I ate lacked in like flavor or anything like that. And it's like, I'm not a super chef at all by any means. If I could like make these kind of things, anyone can. And also the lifestyle change. If I can do it, you can do it. So thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and for being so supportive of my journey. I know you guys have seen a lot of changes in my appearance, and I really contribute most of it to the diet, and that's essentially how I eat. Like I said, most days it's a little more, but I just didn't have much of an appetite today. So there you have it. Comment down below with any questions. Have a blessed and amazing week. And if you're given the opportunity, be a blessing to someone else.